Welcome to the Reality Bytes podcast.
I went down and visited Skeeva.
And I got to see that maple leaf tattoo on Todd's ass.
Really? He showed you that? He hasn't even showed me that.
He let me smack it.
We've had so many people DMing us and leaving comments on our YouTube videos about how terrible Trombone Champ's going to do and the company's going to go bankrupt. To see it do so well on launch day was just like, you know what? That guy can kiss my ass.
You look, you lose 85 pounds, you shave your beard, you put some glasses on, people are like, oh, it's not, you don't even look like you anymore.
Yeah, what the fuck? Get fat in your beard, damn it.
Like, he's already biased because he didn't get what he wanted. He wanted Alien Isolation. If you want Alien Isolation, asshole, go play Alien Isolation. I very firmly believe that there's many games out there that are ethically great flat games that are absolutely better in VR. Not every game.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Reality Bytes, episode 12, Nerd Talk, with my friend Skeeva. How you doing,
Hey.
Skeeva?
What's happening, man?
What's happening?
We made it to the live state here. I'm surprised because it seemed like everything was breaking.
Right?
But hey, we did it. Yay us.
I don't know what it is. Like, well, I'll get into this lobby. Like, we use a program called Restream, and it's got a whole back end thing and a place where we can go and upload videos and pictures and links and desktop stuff and share screens. It's great. I'll get in an hour early, test everything. I make a whole bunch of things, camera angles for the sides and all the graphics and upload videos. Everything works great. 20 seconds before we hit the button.
Dude, I know.
No, I can't hear you anymore. My mic is, I've got a delay of 5 seconds. Your delay was like 10 seconds. You used to look
Yeah.
like a Muppet. It
But
was
it's like 3
hilarious.
different web browsers. And what's crazy too, I think I figured it out. I think it's a paranormal thing. And and the reason I say that, is because I looked over to fix my soundboard. I looked back, and the little fuzzy thing on my microphone has vanished. Literally vanished. It is nowhere to be seen. It's
probably
just gone. I looked away for like 3 seconds. Dude, it's got to be a ghost. Absolutely has to be.
I don't get it. Like, we got to find something other than Restream if this keeps happening.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, every week we have to deal with this bullshit before. Like, when we record videos, it works fine.
Yeah.
But when we go live, it's just like a crap circus.
It really is. Well, I mean, what can you do? I'm gonna blame the ghosts.
Yeah, I think
Maybe we do a paranormal podcast instead.
maybe that'd be kind of fun, actually.
Man,
my
so this is fun. I feel like there's something missing. I can't quite put my finger on it.
I don't know what it is either, but
Yeah. I don't know. If I can like pinpoint it, I'll spit
yeah,
it out.
definitely chime in if you can think of what it is. I can't think of what it is off the top of my
Yeah,
head, but
I have no idea.
I'm drinking coffee this late at night. This is probably a really bad idea.
Oh, dude, if I drink coffee this late at night, I am up till tomorrow. And
Yeah,
then,
I'm probably not going to sleep tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Well, cool, man. We got some fun stuff to talk about today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're gonna try.
Nerdy stuff.
Yeah, it's like so nerdy stuff. I'm so looking forward. I'm so excited. I'm like giddy. I'm so excited. This is gonna be great. Like, we can talk about all the crap that we just love to talk about, and it's gonna just be like me and you having a conversation, and who cares who's listening? It's gonna be great.
Who cares? We care. I love you guys. But hey, what do you want to get into here first, man?
Well, before we get too started, I did put a poll up once when we were trying to figure out the background crap. We're gonna like vibe code something live while we're having a conversation, and we'll just check back with Claude. We're gonna use Claude. I got a little terminal set up here that we're gonna do
Is that
something.
how
We're
you
gonna
say
code
Claude?
something. Yeah, it's Canadian for Claude.
Claude. It's like Claude code, but put
It's like
together into
Claude
one.
code.
Claude.
It's Claude code.
I love it.
So your choices are a Skyhop app. This is just shit that I came up with, which is like Uber for helicopters. So like a helicopter will come to your house and pick you up instead of a car, which I thought was hilarious. We can make an app that does that, or a website that you can book it on. The whole purpose of this is to kind of show you how simple it is nowadays to kind of code with these things and to not really be afraid of all this new technology. Like a lot of people talk to me about this stuff and they're like, "Oh, it's going to take me hours to learn, or I need to take a course, or it is really as easy as people say it is. It is super simple." And I got a couple examples of ones that I did yesterday that I haven't told Skeeva about, that I want to show you and get your reaction because they're hilarious.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Does
So we got
everyone out there know what vibe coding is?
good idea. Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe give that description first.
I mean, really, it's just talking to an LLM, one that's good at coding, like Claude or ChatGPT. Most of them are good at coding these days. And just telling it what you want and going back and forth when it creates the program, and telling it what you want it to fix, and coming up with a complete program. It'll write all the code. If you have it set up correctly, it'll publish your changes to your GitHub repository. And it's just a way to code without actually coding, which is pretty.
That's a good way to put it. Coding without coding.
Hmm.
So for all the I call everybody muggles, but whoever, all the muggles in the world, including myself, because I don't know, I haven't coded since GW Basic in like 1991 was the last time
Wow.
I coded something. Yeah, like maybe some HTML stuff. I don't know if I'd count that, but like coding,
Yeah.
it was on an Amiga 500. Like we're talking a long time ago. So
Yeah, it's kind of also, it's like having a friend that is really good at coding and that can code so fast that the keyboard lights on fire when he types. And you just sit there and you just tell him what you want.
But
He
and
just
then he
makes
comes
it
back
happen.
with suggestions like, "Oh, maybe we should do this," or "That didn't
Mhm.
work. Let's try this." Like it's amazing, the back and forth, and it's literally with a cup of coffee having a conversation with your coding buddy as he's
Now,
creating these.
do you use voice, or do you type out what you want?
90% of the time I type it,
Mm.
mainly because I'm usually listening to really loud music and I can't use my voice because
Gotcha.
it picks up the audio from the music. I tried and it just picked up the audio. So
Mm.
I can type pretty fast, so I just type it. Do you
That's
use your voice?
Sometimes it depends. It does depend. Um, yeah, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Depends what I'm feeling at that time. For some reason, I feel like when I am typing something, sometimes I feel like I can get it out a little bit better and articulate it a bit better than I can when I'm just talking to it. And for some reason, that's mostly when I'm just talking to an AI or like voice transcribing things. It just comes out better when I type. I'm not sure why.
Gotcha.
Maybe because it's slower. I can
Yeah, I
think
was just
about
gonna
it,
say,
know?
I when I'm talking to it, like if I'm doing it on my phone, if I'm having a conversation with Claude or doing some sort of research with ChatGPT or something, I'll use my voice
Mm.
and just have a conversation. But if I need to do project related stuff, I'll type because sometimes I'll pause, like I have to think of something else that I wanted to do, or
Yeah.
how do I just say this correctly so I don't have to repeat myself 6 times. And if I'm talking, it takes that pause as its turn to talk,
Yeah.
which can drive me bonkers. So
That makes
sometimes typing
sense.
is
That
more.
that makes sense. I do run into that a lot too, and maybe that's part of it, is the stress of trying to get it all out without pausing and having
Yeah,
to
it's
having to
exactly what it is. Yeah.
So tell me, when you are vibe coding things, what are you using? So there's a few things you can do here. You can load up Claude, the Claude desktop app.
Mhm.
You could go to ChatGPT, type things in a web browser. You could load something like Cursor and then install Claude on it, and have it log into your GitHub. Or you could use something like Virtual Studio or VS Code and
Oh,
also plug Claude into it, which I like using. I personally like using either VS Code or Cursor, just because it like lays everything out nice. You can see what files it's creating. It's putting things directly into GitHub, stuff like that. What's your process? What do you do?
Depends on what it is I'm doing. If I'm doing like an Android app or something, I have a couple Android apps that I'm working on. That I'll use Terminal for.
Oh.
And mainly because Terminal has a new with Claude.
Mhm.
Terminal has new functions where you can remotely control it with your
You were
phone
showing me that. That's
or
right.
with the browser or with the desktop app, with anything really. So I can start it in Claude, turn on remote desktop kind
I'm
of
not
thing.
gonna get used to Claude.
Claude.
Alright.
I'll try. Claude. It's Claude.
It's not Claude.
But then I'll turn on remote desktop or the mobile function so that I can go away from my computer and still have the conversation while it's coding.
That's pretty sick. You know,
So it's
that's
pretty
one of
sick.
the
I can go up for
that's one of
dinner, or
the
we can leave the house, and I can just use my phone and continue it.
yeah. I think that's one of the reasons that OpenClaw, became so popular because you would be able to, no matter where you are, you could text it through WhatsApp or Signal or any of these messaging apps and have it do things while you're not sitting in front of your computer. Like, as you're thinking of things throughout the day, you could send this thing a message, right? And it
Yep.
would just start to code or start to take action on your behalf. So that's really cool. I like that you can kind of remote into your terminal and never kind of lose communication with it. That's such a big deal.
What you can't do though is you can't. It's not like OpenClaw where you have a constant communication to your PC. You can't ask it to start new things unless it's in the same session, I suppose. But your session memory can
Oh.
fill up pretty quick, so you can't just use the phone and say, "Okay, I want to connect to my computer and have it start coding this before I get home, from my little outing or whatever." You can't do that.
Yep.
You have to start it on terminal, turn it on, and then leave, and then you can control it.
Mm.
Which I honestly kind of like because I know that no one can connect to Cloud Desktop because I haven't turned it on. So there's no way that it can get
Yeah.
in unless I
Yeah.
tell it.
Oh, right on.
So kind of cool.
Cool. Very
But I
cool.
also use like if I'm doing websites or if I'm doing spreadsheet work, if I want to analyze data from spreadsheets or something like that, or even just bills, or when I did my taxes, I gave it a bunch of information because I wanted to see what I could write off.
Mhm.
I use Visual Studio for that and the Rainbow Sheets add-on. It's a
Oh.
extension called Rainbow Sheets
Uh-huh.
that lets you visualize sheets and it color codes everything in the sheet for you. It's a free extension in Visual Studio. I would highly recommend you get it if you haven't seen that one.
Cool. I haven't tried that one, but, I do work in spreadsheets, as you know,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna definitely try that. I
And
like that
Claude,
these programs have these little add-ons and skills that you can give them, to make it a little bit more fluent and easy.
yeah. And what I've noticed recently with ones that I've been doing is I might have like a 2-day conversation to create something. And then I think of myself, if I want to do this again, I don't want to have another 2-day conversation. So you can actually tell your AI, like especially with Claude Code, you can tell it to create a skill based on the outcome of what it is that we've done, not on the whole conversation, just on the outcome, so that the next time we come to something similar, it goes straight to the outcome and understands
Mm.
what it is it wants me to output. So like building APK files, for example. If I want to build an Android file that I can put on my phone, it's a long process on what to do and things it needs to install and verify and update and all this stuff. And I've been working within multiple sessions to fix this app that I'm working on. And I've been noticing that it kind of forgets sometimes unless you tell it. Remember, we did this yesterday.
So when
So
you're coding then, do you tell it to remember? I found that if you tell it to create a memory file, which is what is it, an MD file?
MD file, yeah.
Yeah, then it will oftentimes, be a
So I
little
do
bit
that
better
so that it
than
remembers kind of like what it is we're doing, the project
Mhm.
scope, if you will. But then I'll say, create a skill on how you created that APK file so that the next time we get to that stage, I don't have to do any, I just say, make me an APK file, use your skills, and it just does it. I tested
Then
it
you don't have to go
yesterday.
back and forth and run into the same problems that it might run into before. That's really
Exactly.
cool. So
Exactly.
creating skills, um, that's super rad.
And I'm not sure, can you do that with ChatGPT?
I don't
I thought
know,
you
to
could
be
use
honest with you.
skills.
I'm not sure. I feel like I've been using Claude a lot more than I use, than ChatGPT, especially for things like this. And with all of the drama,
Yeah,
coming up, I kind of don't want to use ChatGPT.
I know, right?
I don't want to be part of that statement, and we can kind of go into that a little later. But yeah, there's definitely been some AI drama.
Yeah, we're going to definitely talk about that and the different companies and what they've taken part in, and some things that the public doesn't know that has happened, and it's all public knowledge. Just that one company has got a better marketing team than the other company. If you really look at it,
That's true.
It's exactly what it is. Public perception can go a whole long way. So
Yeah, that is really, really, really important. The way people perceive things is oftentimes almost more important than the actual thing that's happening.
yeah, it's true. Yeah, that can break a company too, right? Like we're talking millions of users with ChatGPT. Like it's been an interesting switch. But before we get too deep into that, so vibe coding. Now you kind of know what that is. We're going to talk to an AI, Claude Code, tell it to do something, and while we have our conversation, it's going to do it, and then we'll bring it up and show you what it created. I have no idea what it's going to do. So the choices were SkyHop, which is an Uber for choppers, a helicopter Uber service that comes to your house and picks you up in a helicopter. And no one's picked that one yet, which I thought was the hilarious one.
That's crazy.
Area 52 diner website. Like an alien themed diner. I think that'll be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
And then I put on there something random from you. So if anyone in chat has something else, or if you know a business, or maybe you have a business and you just want me to code a website for you, I will totally do that. Just to see what it is, what it looks like, how fast this can be done, and with as little interaction as possible. Do you want to see some of the examples that I did?
I want to see this. Let's see what you got.
So I'm even going to show you the prompt I used.
Did you one-shot this thing?
One shot, one prompt, done.
Wow.
I did it twice.
Just to see if it would screw
Just
up the second time?
how bizarre it would do, or
It's amazing that we can one-shot things now. That's crazy. One prompt without telling it to change anything, without making any iterations.
Yeah, this is so cool. So
Wow.
here's the prompt. Let me see if I can share this little text window without sharing too much of my other text windows. All right. So my prompt was create me a website for a company called FrogHop. It's a fictitious Uber style company. This is where the chopper thing came from. It's a fictitious Uber style company, but instead of cars that come to get you, giant frogs come and get you. Be detailed, specific, include mock-ups of the frogs that will come and pick you up. That's all I asked it.
Dude. Man, I hope I'm not even gonna go into it. That's so funny. Like you ever hear those frogs that have like dimethyltryptamine on them that people like catch just to lick the things and trip? Like,
oh yeah.
You get picked up by a frog, you just start
licking the frog.
Losing your mind. How did your brain come up with these things? That is so funny.
Right?
Picked up by giant frogs. I love it. All right, let's see what you got.
Okay, so let me just pull up a browser here. This one. And this is so one prompt. That's all I said. And this is the website it came up with.
Oh, dude, look at this.
Dude, like I was so impressed.
Oh my God.
Request of how it works, our fleet, pricing, safety, and careers. I didn't say any of this information in my instructions.
Wow. Wait, did it kind of look at Uber and mock its site?
Well, in the prompt, I said make an Uber-styled website. So it did kind of mock it up after an Uber-ish style thing. Yeah.
So did you look at the Uber website to see if it just kind of copied it?
I did not. I'd wonder if it's exactly the same.
Because it just doesn't really look like it, to be honest with you. But I usually use the app, so I don't know.
Yeah, me too. I just use the app.
All right, let's see. Let's see what you got here.
So 12 million hops completed, 90% on time rate, an average 4.9 rating. Like, come on.
And the little details too. If you notice, the picture is hopping.
It's hopping. They all hop. I was hoping you would notice that.
Yeah. That's so cool. The
Again,
actual pictures
I
themselves are
did not
hopping.
say that. So now, granted, I do have the Claude Code Max plan. That doesn't affect the outcome. That just affects how many things I can do at once throughout a week,
That's
throughout a month.
how many tokens that you're allowed to
Right.
use
So I do
throughout
pay for that a
until you
lot.
refresh. Yep.
Doesn't have any bearing on this whatsoever. I do have an OpenAI, a Gemini DALL-E 3 API key in here built into my system. So these are AI generated images that it created based on that one prompt. Like, I didn't give it image prompts. I just gave it the one prompt I showed you. That's all I gave it.
Wait, so you had it code with Claude, but you had it go out and create the images with DALL-E?
So I do have a skill that is, if it ever needs AI generated images, to go out and use DALL-E.
Interesting. Okay,
And it
so this
just
does have a
knows.
little bit of OpenAI and ChatGPT in it.
Yes.
Just from the images. That's cool. That's cool. I almost would have told it to go use Nana Banana by Google.
I couldn't get my API key to work. I tried.
Oh, gotcha.
I couldn't get it to work.
Wow, this is wild. I wonder what it would look like if we also used the very same prompt with ChatGPT to see how well it would do.
To see if, so the ChatGPT doesn't give, you don't get like folder access and drive access and create file access and shit.
Yeah,
So you would have to, it would code it and then you would have to paste it into something.
Yeah.
A little bit more work, but I'm sure it would do something similar. But I don't know if it would integrate all these images. Like, it downloaded all these images into folders, right? Like, it's all structure. I could upload this to GoDaddy right now and it'd be live.
That's wild. And anytime I've created a website with ChatGPT, it has never come out this pretty. It's always been very basic and a little bland and boring.
So this is legit, right? Like, when I first started doing screwing around with websites, it used to use SVG graphics, which is like line art. Think of line art, like, and they were terrible. And that's what got me into creating that DALL-E skill, so I could figure out how can I not do SVG graphics anymore. I want every website I talk about either to use legit things from a source, and there's tons of free sources online where you can get pictures, and then my next example has all that, or an AI generated thing that you can come up with some crazy wacko stuff. So this page is quite big.
Yeah, so scroll down. Let's see some more of it.
So here's how it works. You open the app and drop in your PIN of your destination. You meet your frog. He arrives with an ID tag and an LED harness. Your frog leaps over traffic, rivers, and obstacles up to 45 miles per hour. I didn't tell it any of this information.
What's really mind-blowing here, this is obviously a silly thing about a frog that'll come pick you up Uber style. But imagine you started a brand new business. You have zero capital. You have nothing but what you have in your pocket. And you have to try to come up with a website so you can advertise and you can get people to know who you are and send people somewhere to understand your services. You could one-shot a legit website that doesn't have anything to do with frogs, but everything to do with what you're doing, and be able to kind of go off to the races, right? Like, this is really, really impressive.
And I see a lot of people in chat saying, "Oh my God, AI graphics suck." This is strictly for an example purpose. Like, this is why I'm doing this.
And like I said, I bet you if you used Gemini,
they could have been way more realistic looking.
They could have been better, but like, I feel like for one-shotting, like one prompt and having it create this entire website, this is insane.
Yeah.
Because really, what are you going to do? Like, you create a website, you're going to go in and you're going to put legit pictures in there anyway. You're not going to use AI images.
Right. You're just looking for the bones, and then you're going to replace all the pictures.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty wild, though.
47 cities, 8,000 plus frogs, 0 emissions.
0 emissions. Wait a minute. Are you telling me frogs don't fart?
Apparently. Oh, I love this too. Right here in the middle. One giant leap for commuter kind. Even threw puns in.
Oh my God.
And then this part blew me away. So we have the hop light, the everyday hopper. It gives you statistics. It's 6 feet tall, weighs 1,200 pounds, and goes 35 miles an hour.
That's one hell of a frog.
Then the Comfort Cruiser, 40 miles an hour, 2 riders plus luggage. And wait till you see this one. The Party Hauler and the Golden Glider.
Wow.
A 12-foot frog weighing almost 6,000 pounds, 6 riders and a luggage rack. This one has 2 riders and a champagne cooler. Oh my God. This was cracking me up.
This is great.
Isn't this?
So,
yeah, it blew my
so
mind.
let me ask you if, and I know we need to scroll down a little more and see all of the things it created, but did it actually create all of the other pages that you can click to on the top menu?
Yeah, so this is, I don't want to skip around, but I'll show you how those work in a second. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So why hop? And it gives you case studies as to why you should do this instead.
Cars are so last century.
Right? It's 3 times faster than rush hour. They're all terrain, splash proof guarantee. Blows my mind.
Wow.
And then the pricing module. No surge, no surprises.
Wow.
Isn't this bonkers? Like, imagine if you had a lawn mowing company, you could do this and it would make a perfect website that you could edit in seconds, or a hair salon. Seconds.
Not only that, you could also give it a full chat agent that knows your product.
I was really tempted to add that. Yeah.
Yeah, and have it be able to add things to your calendar for appointments, for clients, and all of those things
without having to use third-party chat programs or calendar integrations. Calendly costs money. You don't have to do that here. This will do it all for you. We're almost done here. Engineered for safety. Yeah.
Wow. Look at
GPS tracked, 5-point harnesses.
Dude, that vest though, that thing looks like B-haptics of the future.
Right.
That thing is sick.
B-haptics and a scuba vest all in one. And then you
Tribe Grey Wolf in chat saying, "Todd, do it. Let's see a lawnmower site."
Yeah, I could do a lawnmower site.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Tribe, one of the things we're going to do here is we're going to vibe code live. So we will be making some things, but I think it was voted upon that we're going to create an Area 52 style diner. Is that what it was?
Yeah, an Area 52 style diner website. So we'll give it a website prompt. We'll try to be specific in the prompt, but we're only going to give it one prompt, and we'll see what happens. And hopefully it succeeds like this. You can even become a frog wrangler because they need someone to feed the frogs. I couldn't believe this was on the bottom.
Apply now.
$28 an hour to take care of giant frogs. And obviously these don't do anything, but so all these do work at the top. Our fleet takes you just to that section. Pricing takes you to the pricing section, safety, careers, etc.
Someone in chat saying that what they find interesting is that AI might be obsoleting more white-collar jobs rather than blue-collar jobs. I really do think that eventually, given enough time, it will obsolete all jobs.
I saw a neat meme yesterday, something that came across my Twitter feed actually, that was AI isn't going to replace people. It's going to replace people that don't understand AI.
Yeah, and that's very true, because honestly, there, for a very long time at least, there will be people that still have the same job. They're just expected to have 100x more output because of the tools that they're able to use.
Right. So there's FrogHop. This was my AI generated, outside the box, one prompt website that frankly blew my mind. And then I thought, let's do something a little more realistic without anything AI generated, something that could be a business that you could easily code a website for.
Something not AI generated.
Not AI, no AI generation. Like the coding is AI generated, but there's no graphics that are AI generated. These are all actual pictures.
Okay, gotcha.
And I came up with this.
Skeeva's sandwiches. Let's go. 100% plant-based, 100% delicious. Dang, man, this looks good already. I'm sold.
So this one wasn't one prompt. This one was maybe 3 prompts because I had issues with the images. I had to tell it that I wanted stock images, real food. I didn't want anything AI generated, and I didn't want SVG graphics. So that took it probably took me 15 minutes.
So now, did you have to point it? How did?
No, I didn't point it.
You didn't point it at any stock images. You just told it to go out and find stock images.
Yeah.
That are.
I didn't even say go find it. I just said I don't want any AI generated images, and I don't want SVG graphics.
Okay. Interesting.
Figure out the rest. And it came up with Skeeva sandwiches.
I love
Of course,
this.
I told it I wanted Skeeva sandwiches. I wanted a restaurant for Skeeva, vegan, plant-based, and something where you could.
This is awesome.
Our story didn't tell it to do this part.
Nice.
No fake stuff, no apologies, just honest, craveable food that happens to be 100% vegan. Like great one-liners.
Oh my God, this is great.
The menu, and a couple of these didn't work. I didn't want to fix it. I just wanted to show you.
Yep, couple broken images there. Okay, not bad. Since you generate something like this, you're probably replacing the images with your stuff anyway.
Exactly. Like none of these are plant-based. These are actual burgers, so you would have to replace the images.
Yeah. I mean, it could be impossible.
That's true. They could be impossible burgers. That's true. Especially this one up here, this Skeeva Smash.
Yeah, Skeeva Smash. Wait a minute. Did you tell it?
Copyright. I did not tell it that. I swear to God.
It knew I had a move in a video game called the Skeeva Smash.
I know. In Max Mustard.
Whoa.
And there's mustard on here.
No way, is there? Dude, that is too cool.
Isn't that cool?
That is.
So there's sides, there's some drinks, some reviews. And I did say in a follow-up prompt, I want there to be a live stage where people can do events. So there's poetry nights, comedy shows, storytelling, and a podcast stage. And a fake schedule, which I didn't tell it to do, of things that are coming up.
This is sick.
And a booking page where you can pick what event type you want. You can't see it on the pop-up, but I'm clicking on that select thing, and there's a pop-up that lets me pick. And then you pick the start and end time and hit submit booking once you fill it all in.
It wouldn't actually go anywhere, would it?
It doesn't go anywhere, no.
Okay.
You can even order takeout. I want 2 burgers, 2 Phillies, 2 smash burgers.
God, it did a complete menu ordering system.
Yeah, I told it I wanted to be able to take out and deliver. And so it made a whole thing with the delivery and the take. Like, I was floored.
This is insane.
Peanut butter dreams and a couple drinks. And I want to pick up, place order. It'll be ready in 15 minutes.
Oh my God.
Okay, thanks.
Claude has gotten absolutely insane.
Isn't this crazy?
Insane.
Office hours, get in touch. And I didn't give it any specific. Like, if I was to do this with a web developer, this would have been hours of back and forth of what do I want and what.
It's funny because I feel like just 6 months ago, half of this stuff would have been spelled wrong too.
Oh, yeah.
And
I went through everything. There isn't a single spelling mistake.
Wow.
The only thing that it didn't do was these 2 images didn't come through, and I didn't look into why, but
wild. This is bananas, man.
Isn't that bananas?
Absolutely.
Absolutely bananas.
Is the cheese vegan? It absolutely is, because it's made of pixels. That's what someone in chat said.
Someone in chat said soy burgers. Yeah, they were soy burgers.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Is that what you expected from a one prompt website?
It's not what I expected, I'll tell you that. I haven't tried to prompt a website into existence in quite some time. But last time I did, I was just impressed that it wrote the HTML and it gave me the most boring, lame ass page I've ever seen. But it worked. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now this is next level. This is like actual pretty good web design. Complicated situations like being able to add things from a menu to order them. Like that's That's wild, man. That is absolutely wild.
Yeah, it totally blew my mind.
Hmm. Maybe we should create a lawn mowing service website by the lawnmower man.
By the lawnmower man. See what it does.
Job's, or we can just call it Job's lawnmower service. Oh man.
Let me just pull up chat quick and see what people are saying about all this stuff. I've had too many windows open, so I wasn't able to read chat at the same time.
People are saying that making a website is one thing, replacing a job that requires motor skills is another. And this is true, but
Totally.
but we're getting there. This is the year of the robot as well, right? We have seen more advancements in robotics than I think we have ever seen in the history of humanity, right? They're able to put the robot's programming into simulations, run it 1 million times simultaneously and sped up, and then when the robots learn what to do, they then upload it to the physical robot, and it's no difference, right? Full physics simulations, and then upload it to the robot, and it knows what to do. And then a lot of these robots, a lot of the systems now also have like a hive mind, where if one robot learns something or it figures something out, it instantly communicates with the rest, so they all know, which could be an incredible horror movie, really.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
But at the same time, ridiculously efficient for doing updates and
it's crazy
like crazy cool. Like it is literally the Matrix. Like that, like the GIF I showed last episode where, I know Kung Fu. That's exactly what's happening to these robots, not to us.
It is.
But to the robots.
Like one robot and somewhere in Asia learned to make the perfect ramen, right? And all of a sudden, boom, every robot in the United States, Africa, everywhere just instantly knows
how to make that same ramen dish for
immediately.
Yeah, that's
almost no delay. Pretty wild stuff.
Yeah,
it's scary at the same time, insanely scary because of a lot of the things that are happening currently in the news right now, but exciting as well. And I don't know which one supersedes which. It's all very wild and crazy, and we've seen 100 times over, all of these AI movies and stories and Terminator and all this stuff. But at the same time, hopefully we get some enjoyment out of all of this before anything goes horribly wrong.
Let's just hope nothing goes horribly wrong.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be great. All right, let's start this code, and then we can jump into what's happening with these two companies.
Cool. Yeah, let's do it.
So, where is it? I don't know how specific you want me to get this prompt.
Well, like any AI prompt, the more specific that you are, the better it will do at creating what's, in your brain. So I don't know, how specific do you want to get? Maybe in chat, maybe some people can kind of throw down some ideas of what they want to see in here. And I know there's a little bit of a delay in chat, so let's see how that works.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. Let's get some input of specific things that you might want to see on the page, or as vague as we can be.
I'd love to see what people's input is, because me and Tribe used to do an AI stream where we generated images and people would come in and give us just the best.
I used to come in and do it just because it was so much fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Call it Harry 51. All right, done deal. That's a great idea.
So right now you are in PowerShell, correct?
I am in PowerShell. Yeah.
In Windows. Okay. And you are just you've installed Claude, probably right from the PowerShell terminal.
Correct. Yeah.
And now you can just type /Claude and to get it to
just Claude itself. Yeah. I go into my dev folder just because that's where I have all the permissions and stuff set for it to access. It can't access anything else on my machine except for what's in this folder. then you just type Claude and ta-da, here we are. Yeah.
I'm saying if this turns into an AI channel, I want in.
Yeah.
There'll definitely be a lot of AI content in here for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
This nerd talk thing might become a regular
Yeah. Yeah, very well could.
monthly segment or something. That'd be fun. All right. We'll have delivery and takeout options. The diner's called Harriet 51. Any more specifics from chat?
I don't see a lot in here about what to add. So let's keep going on our own here. Maybe maybe the restaurant itself is saucer shaped or something like that.
Okay.
Maybe instead of cooks, they call them the Greys. All right, someone says the waitresses deliver the food on hoverboards when clients pull up an order.
Oh, so it's like a drive-in. What are those? What are those old diner drive-in called? Drive-in?
Yeah, those
drive-in?
old school diners, right?
Was it
With yeah, I don't know. They would come out in roller skates, right?
Yeah.
Drive up diners. I'm not sure. Before my time.
Really?
You shut up. You shut up.
Okay, the wait staff deliver your food on hoverboards. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Hoverboards. All right.
Cool. This will be exciting to see what design choices it makes. Do we want to give it like colors, like theme
No.
colors?
No,
No.
I think we just let it ride and see what happens.
Okay. All right. I mean,
Um,
for people actually doing this in real life, that for their own businesses, keep in mind you can give it color schemes. You can give it font names that you want it to use. You know, you can be very, very specific with these things to get it as close to what you actually really want for your real life website.
and then you can even when it's done, you can look at it like another prompt I did with Skeeva's sandwiches was it came out with a green motif. I'm guessing because it was vegetarian or vegan, plant-based.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yep,
All green.
that makes sense. Yeah.
And I said, change the colors to be more like autumn. And it switched all the colors.
Clever.
Yeah, pretty smart, eh?
I see what you're doing there. I like it.
And then it was like 2 seconds and it switched all the colors to
Nice.
what you saw. Yeah. We use AI generated graphics, obviously, because they're not going to find stock images of alien waitresses on hoverboards anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. And if it does, I want to go wherever those were taken.
Foil hats on the human guests. I think that's probably enough.
Yeah, I think that sounds good. Do you want to tell it that you want menus created or anything like that, or we'll just see what it comes up with?
No.
All right.
I did say delivery and takeout options.
Okay.
Saucer shaped. Aliens are the cooks, called the Greys.
All right.
Wait staff deliver your food on hoverboards. Use AI generated graphics and foil hats on the humans.
I love it.
Oh my god! Let's see what happens.
All right.
All right. So it's gonna take a minute. So while it's doing that,
can you see anything that it's thinking or doing while it codes?
No. So give you an idea of what it does. So it's going to go through, it's going to, like, the first thing it's asked me is to make directories inside of my development folder based on Harry 51. So somewhere to put all of the information that it's going to create. So, wrong screen.
Okay, cool. How do you
So I say, yes, you have full access to that particular folder. And then look, it found it had errors. So now it'll just figure out why it had those errors and do something different to get around those errors.
Now, did you tell it anywhere previously that when it has errors to kind
No,
of figure out a new path?
never.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. If you're
And then this is
listening,
what I was talking about. So once it's doing its thing, you can type in
yeah.
RC. Interesting. It's not available.
Oh, did you break it?
I did an update today. I wonder if they took it out. It used to be remote dash control, but it's not there. It's interesting. I wonder if they took that feature out. That would suck because that was a handy feature.
Yeah, that is a bummer. Tribe coming up with things in chat. It's too bad the delay here made it so we already hit enter in our prompt. Sorry, Tribe. That's a good idea though.
We can always add things.
This is
We'll
true.
see what it looks like off the first prompt, and then making an iteration or a change. Just it'd be interesting to show you that too, how quickly the changes can happen.
Yeah. True that. So how long in general does it usually take to generate once you hit the thing? Now this is generating images on top of it, right?
Right. So it is generating images, so that I can even go to my API backend. I think it's.
You know who else likes to go to your API's back end?
My mom!
Did you hear that?
Oh yeah, I heard that.
That'd be good.
Loud and clear.
Like, I wonder if I have that hooked up right. I haven't tested that today. So I wanted to show you this too, just so people understand the cost behind this. This isn't necessarily a completely always free type of thing. AI generated images aren't free; they cost money.
Mhm.
You can go to ChatGPT, or you could go to Dolly 3, or you could go to wherever you want to go and create your images with your $20 subscription. Or if you want it to do it, you need to have an API key, which can cost money.
Yeah. So,
So-
and the way it costs money, right, is every time it makes a request, what's spit back out to you is what's called tokens. And you only get so many tokens, right, for free before you start getting charged. But usually it's a X amount of cents per token.
Yeah.
So the more you have it do, the more cost will incur, because what you're doing is you're paying for compute time on
That's
the
exactly right.
on Anthropic side.
So, like on this, for example, this is OpenAI's ChatGPT's image generation backend. It cost me 96 cents to make all the pictures for that frog website.
Oh, cool. Okay.
That's what this
Not
represents.
too shabby. I mean, like that would take someone, a long time if that's what they were doing. And like you said before, a lot of the times you're going to actually take pictures of your own food if this was your business and
Absolutely.
replace those images or whatever the case may be. But being able to do that is great. I mean, that's a lot of time you just saved for 96 cents.
Right? It's time.
Yeah.
And you're right. Like I would obviously not use AI generated pictures for my diner, but having the placeholders there, you don't need to do the AI generated images. Use the SVG graphics that are terrible. They're just placeholders so that you can do it yourself and insert your own images. So
Now, if you wanted to, I'm sure, and you used something like Nano Banana, which is Google Gemini, then to make images, which is phenomenal, then you could probably actually have it come up with some pretty decent actual images, right? And be able to use those things. And then if you don't like what's in there, you can have it change them, or you can generate your own and then go in and replace them. And if you don't know how to replace them, you can just give it, give the file to Claude and have it replace it for you.
exactly. Yeah, you could. So there's the kind of the big differences too between the Claude desktop and the Claude terminal window that I'm running. I can't drop files into this. So sometimes it annoys me because you can't send it a picture, you can't send it a spreadsheet, nothing. I have to put it into a folder and then tell it what folder to go look at, because this is where I put the information. Where if you use Visual Studio Code or something like that, or even the Claude desktop app, you can copy and paste things, you can upload things from Google Drive, there's tons more things you can do.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah. There's an interesting conversation going on in chat right now too. Harriet51 saying, you know, all I ask is that when you using AI, never say, look what I created. And then technically it's saying, but it was my idea, right? So the more you prompt back and forth to spit that image out of what's in your head into what you see, I don't know. I don't know exactly how that works. Did you create that by giving it, you know, your thoughts or, you know, if you're very vague and you say, make a picture, did you create the picture? I don't know. But if you go and you give it every detail of what you want it to be and you tell it and you dictate exactly what you want until what's in your head becomes a thing, did you create that? I would think you kind of would. I mean, if you go way back into, you know, and we used a different example here. If you write something with a pencil, I mean, without the pencil, you couldn't have written it, right? Does that count? I don't know. I mean, it's a weird situation because like there was nothing, you did something, and now something exists, right? I don't know. Does that count as you made it?
I've never heard of the pencil analogy. That's an interesting take, to be honest.
Yeah, or a
Without
paintbrush,
it, could
right?
you have done it?
I think photographers probably for a long time there said if you put something in Photoshop, it's not legit. Your work sucks, right? So I don't know. I mean, this is a little bit different level of autonomy. You know, so I don't know. I don't know where that line is. But it's just an interesting conversation. People are talking about it in chat, and I think it's good. And if you are listening to this after the fact, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm interested to hear what people think on this.
Yeah, I'm interested. Okay, the website's done, by the way.
Tribe says he's a photographer and without a camera, he couldn't do it. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see what it came up with for this website.
So I have a feeling it used SVG graphics because that was fast.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, here. Yep. SVG illustrations. So we might have to reprompt and say, go use. Oh, wait a second. It did use Dolly ones as well. I don't know what it did.
Oh, all right. Let's see. Let's see what it came up with. Maybe a combination of both. Are we supposed to see it? I don't see it yet. I'm still seeing your code window. Oh, okay.
This is what I mean by SVG graphics. Like they're so bad.
Okay, but it's kind of cool, right? Because
the bones are there, right?
Yeah, and it's moving, and SVG graphics will load super fast because you're not
super
actually
quick, yeah.
loading any heavy data like a picture.
They're so bad.
Oh my god, that is pretty funny.
These are the extraterrestrial ships.
The grays.
The hoverboards.
And it made all those with SVG graphics as well.
Yep.
That's hilarious.
And the foil hat dining. Every
Now,
guest receives a complimentary tinfoil hat upon arrival.
This would be a great restaurant for real. I feel like while we're looking at this, we should go back in and say replace all the SVG graphics with Dolly images, and then we can kind of look at this and then see what it does after it generates actual pictures. Welcome to the Harriet 51.
All right.
All right.
So you might see this glitch out because it's coding this page while we're looking at it, so it might disappear on us. But
okay,
there's the menu. Oh,
all right,
cool.
all right.
That's neat.
The Roswell burger. Okay.
Roswell desserts.
Meteor brownie sundae.
Cosmic drink. This is a neat menu system. This is different. I've never seen this yet.
Plasma lemonade. All right, cool. It's very clever with the things that it comes up with for different food names. I like it.
And again, no spelling mistakes.
Yeah.
Triple shot espresso with a kick strong enough to reach escape velocity. My God.
Oh man.
Oh, these are daily specials.
Okay.
Taco Tuesday.
Abduction hour instead of happy hour.
Yeah.
Dang, that's clever. That's clever. You can really use AI to kind of give you ideas on different things, and then kind of go through and reiterate. I really like what it's coming up with here as far as the names of the
Takeout, delivery. These are the images of the restaurant.
It looks like my kid did all the drawings for this.
Right. They're so bad. I should have taken a screenshot of the frog one with SVG graphics. Or not maybe it was the sandwich one. I can't remember which one I did. I think it was the sandwich one before I got placeholder. And then reviews, of course. And look at all the stuff at the bottom.
Wow, everything's 5-star. Who puts a 4-star review on their website?
Yeah. What is this?
I guess it's to make it a little bit more realistic.
I guess. Area 51 is not affiliated with any government agency, military installation, or extraterrestrial organization.
I like how the 4-star review says the food arrived on a hoverboard before I even finished ordering it. Lost 1 star because the waiter kept staring at me with those big, huge black eyes.
Felt a little creeped out, so he gave him 4 stars.
I like it. I like it.
And then I even thought to put in Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter.
Oh.
Right? We didn't say do any of that. Oop.
It'd be sick if it actually went in and created the accounts. Oh man. Out of this world dining.
Out of this world dining.
Pretty
It's
impressive.
still generating graphics in the background here, but just to get like a bones of a website, SVG graphics are fine, right? Just to give you an idea of what it is that you could create if you had a small business or something like that. And
Yeah.
you know, the whole point of this exercise is really just to show you how easy it is to do and not to be scared of this AI phenomenon that seems to be taking over. So it's just asking me for some permissions on folders and asks me permission to use the skills.
Pretty cool. What if you guys start getting orders? Someone said.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
That's pretty funny. So is this still going through and creating images right now?
Yeah, it's doing a bunch of stuff now.
Cool, cool.
So
That'll probably take a hot minute to generate all those images.
Yeah, I would think. Yeah.
That's pretty cool though. Pretty wild where we're getting here. And that's just a website, right? You can also prompt full executable programs for Windows, Mac, Android, Apple, like iOS.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Games, apps, websites.
XAI, which is Elon Musk's company.
Yeah.
That has Grok. They apparently have started a full AI gaming company.
Oh, I heard about
We'll
that.
see what ends up coming to fruition with that. Especially since people do not like AI in their video games. At least for now. We'll see what happens once Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. But
yeah, that'd be interesting. You think Grand Theft Auto is going to have AI generated stuff in it?
well, it has a full system where all of the pedestrians and all of the people in the city are using AI to conversate, to remember things that have happened during the game, and implement that into the story.
Do you see that as a bad thing?
I don't, but the internet says anything that has AI in it is bad. So, but I do think if there's anything that can change perception, it's a Rockstar game. If they come out and absolutely just knock this out of the park, I think people might start to feel differently about it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, fellas. This is fun and a novel tool. I just want people not to feel like they created something that somebody didn't already create. Yeah, I get that. I do get that. One of the cool things here, though, is, I mean, I think it's cool. I don't know what other people think, but huge companies like Google, Microsoft, Salesforce are all using this. People aren't just coding anymore. They are using tools like Claude and other LLMs to supercharge and superpower their abilities here to be able to pump out massive amounts of code, speed up production on things, push out patches faster, and just overall 10x the productivity in the workplace.
And even if you're not a coder, like I don't code for my job, but I use it constantly to help me focus on what it is I need to work on and in the order I need to work on it. I have it going through my email and finding things that are actionable assigned to me through Google Meets notes, because we use Google Meets a lot at work. And at the bottom of a Google Meets note session, it shows you all the actionables and who it thinks should do those actionables. So I have Claude Code that goes into my mail every day, looks for meeting notes, and then puts things in my calendar based on all the actionables for the next day. And then from there, I can schedule them for whenever I want. But I never have to remember or think I'm forgetting something, or
Yeah.
like it's been a game changer. And I've only been using this function for like a week, but I've noticed a huge difference in, okay, I need to do this and this and this. And it's not like a week later that I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to do that last week, or, or whatever the scenario is.
Yeah. So, Mrs. Greywolf ended up texting me on my phone because she couldn't get it to go through in the live chat.
Okay.
But I think it's when we were talking about AI can't do things that require people, like require you to go out and do something. But there is now a website called rentahuman.ai
Right.
where an AI, if it needs something done in the physical world that it can't come up with a solution for, it can go to this website and it can rent a human to go do that task to complete its project, which is freaking wild. Like,
Right. Like it's Fiverr for AI.
yeah, where AI can go hire a human. So, hey, look at that. AI creating jobs. Let's go. I think I might register on there.
That is great. Yeah. How do I register on that? I want to see kind of weird shit it asks me to go do.
Yeah. For real.
That's
real.
crazy, right?
Sure, it could ask you some very strange things.
Rent a human.
Yep, rentahuman.ai. But I found that pretty funny. Funny, but like not funny at the same time. Pretty like legit.
Terrifying.
Like what's going to happen in the future here.
Yeah, like Skynet will be starting.
Yeah, for sure. But I think more. Oh man, I don't know if we want to get into this yet, but Skynet actually is starting with what's happening. With all the world powers.
Yeah, this could take a while, so we can talk about that.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So there was some drama recently where Anthropic, who makes Claude, they're the company that created the Claude LLM. They were contracted by the government and the Department of War to be able to put very cut off versions of Claude into their top secret systems, right? Where they can use AI on things that the public can't know about. And Anthropic was the only company allowed in there for some time. There was a scenario. There was a scenario where the Department of War used their AI to go to another country and help with finding and acquiring and snatching up this country's president, right? And Claude came to them and said, "Wait a minute, did you use our model for that?" and that sent off, yeah, that sent off this whole thing. There are now a lot of issues happening here. Anthropic has said to the government, they've put in their terms of service that this model cannot be used for two things. It can't be used for mass surveillance of the United States people, and it cannot be used to autonomously fire weapons without human intervention. Those are the two guidelines that cannot happen. They will not allow their models to do this stuff. One of the reasons said by the CEO of the company is that, even with autonomous firing weapons, it's just not reliable enough yet. There's a lot of problems. Maybe those problems happen 1% of the time, but it could be absolutely devastating when there is a problem.
Right.
Where
That 1% could kill millions of people.
identifies a target and kills it.
Yeah. Right.
Without any human intervention. The Department of War and Donald Trump went absolutely bananas, and have threatened to say, well, if you don't let us do these things, we're going to remove you from our system, and we're going to designate you a supply chain risk. Being a supply chain risk means that no government entity can use that product, and no one that does business with those government entities are allowed to use that product. This has only ever been given to companies that reside in other countries like Russia, places that there are political issues, and there are beefs between countries, right? And issues that could arise if one of these countries were to get intelligence data from our country, right? So it's interesting because now Anthropic did not back down from this, by the way. They said, do what you got to do, but we will not allow you to kill people autonomously, and we will not allow you to surveil the citizens autonomously using AI. And what ended up happening is OpenAI, ChatGPT, raised their hand and said, we'll do it. Pick us.
Right. We want the hundreds of millions of dollars in government contracts. Right. We'll do it.
It's a lot of money, right?
Yeah.
But apparently OpenAI ended up coming out and saying, we gave them the same stipulations plus another stipulation, which makes no sense, right? The government is freaking out, kicking this company out because of two stipulations that make a lot of sense. The government said that they want to use the AI system for anything deemed lawful. So if it's against the law, they won't use it. But mass surveillance of Americans is not against the law. There is no law saying that autonomous murder cannot happen in the government, right? So they will not back down from this. OpenAI comes over and says, well, you can use our stuff. Now there is a full unsubscribe from your OpenAI subscriptions happening across the internet. People are dropping from ChatGPT in droves, and really impacting the business of OpenAI. And meanwhile, everyone, there has been like a 3x surge or something like that in Anthropic's business, where everyone is now subscribing to Anthropic for saying, for trying to have some morals, right? And not backing down from the government. So that's interesting. It's been a ton of drama. I believe XAI also came and said, hey, consider us, we'll do it too, which kind of really peeved me off as well. But it is what it is. Now, it is an interesting situation because other countries don't care about this stuff, right? So other countries will have autonomous killing machines, and they'll have autonomous mass surveillance systems. So I don't know the right answer here. I'm not pretending to know what we should or shouldn't do, right?
Right.
But it is very interesting, and it is, I feel like, the start of the possible Terminator future, right? Where we just saw drones go take out with using AI go take out a target.
And they're doing drones taking out drones now as well.
Yeah.
The Bullet drone, you've seen that?
No, I haven't seen that.
New drone called the Bullet that is designed to take out drones.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It was kind of neat to watch
in
action. And it's like a kamikaze drone. It is the Bullet, and it just flies directly into the other drone.
That's wild.
And explodes. Yeah. Short shelf life.
So this is interesting. So if ever there were a scenario that leads us to the Terminator scenario, I feel like it's this. We're giving AI robotic presence to leave the computers. We're giving them guns. We're giving them the full extent of artificial intelligence, the best of the best technology, with everything from facial recognition to all of the access to sensitive data within the government, and we're saying, you go kill this thing and come back when you're done. Cool. go kill, complete the mission, whack some people, and then come on back and we'll plug you into charge.
Isn't that terrifying?
It's crazy, man. It's absolutely terrifying because, I feel like, facial recognition, all they got to do is say, go find this person and whack them. And, with all of the mass surveillance, all the cameras everywhere, they're going to pick you up in a second. There's going to be a drone coming over in a minute to whack your ass.
Right? Like Ready Player One had that, right? Those 5 drones that were targeting the van at the end, where it used some sort of AI scanning technology to scan the side of the van, and they were looking for that logo on their milk van or whatever it is, their delivery van that they were driving around in.
Yeah.
And it was the drones that tracked them down in like seconds. People couldn't do it, but the drones found them.
Yep. It's pretty wild. So, people out there, I guess you can vote with your wallet. You can support the company that you feel like is doing the thing that you believe should be done. And, you can kind of voice your opinion and, I don't know, write your government.
People all over the world are doing it too, not just in the United States. Like, I don't live in the United States. And
oh, yeah.
My wallet changed.
Right. Right. Your wallet changed. But at the same time, it is very interesting, because imagine a future where all of the other countries enable autonomous murder. Go find this thing and kill it. Go out on the battlefield for us. But we don't. So I don't know. I don't know what's right here. I tend to believe that we should always have a person in the loop when taking a life. But life is full of a lot of crazy things and a lot of crazy scenarios, and I don't know what the repercussions of that might be for the countries that have less moral outlooks on these things.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not sure, but I would love to also hear people's opinion on this in chat and in the comments below this video, to kind of see where people stand. I feel like the people that watch this show are super into technology, right? So it'll be interesting to see what people that are into technology think about this type of scenario.
And if they've even thought about this sort of thing, like if you thought like your everyday use, are you enough of an impact to make an impact on the company that you've chosen to do work with? And the answer is yes. Like we all make an impact. Your dollar goes a long way. Like you say, you can vote with your dollar. Like you want change. It's all about money.
Mm-hmm. And it says a lot about Anthropic to say, okay, you're going to deem us a supply chain risk. We're going to be kicked out of every government contract, and every contract for everyone that deals with the government in the world, lose billions and billions of dollars, but we will not back down on our morals and our beliefs. And I do either way, whatever is the right thing here, I don't know, but I have mad respect for that. For people that say, our policy is you cannot kill people autonomously with our product. And to say we will deal with all of these repercussions and all of this revenue loss, not a lot of companies will do that.
No, yeah, totally true.
They just won't. They're a company, and their model is to make money. So
and like you said with Elon's company, what's his AI company called again? Grok?
XAI.
X, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They went after the contract. They didn't get it, but their relationship is tumultuous at the best of times, so I'm sure that had something to do with it. But that says a lot about them, which is a little surprising.
Try saying, let me ask ChatGPT what the right answer is. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know what the future is actually going to end up looking like here. But what I do know is these are the times that people can have influence on this. And so all of the people out there that feel a certain way about this should probably make their thoughts known to the powers that be, either way, and kind of figure this thing out before it gets too crazy, because I don't know how easy it is to pull back 10 million drones that are deployed on autonomous murder missions once they're already gone.
Right?
Right.
Is there a kill switch? And if there is, are they going to listen to it?
Yeah, well, and that's the thing. I don't know that there's a kill switch. Like, how many people die before they go, "Oh, it's doing the wrong thing.
Oh crap.
It's targeting only children." Oh man. What a wild world. It's so
Oh, God.
crazy that this is the time we're living in. We used to go to the movies and watch movies like this.
Yeah, we thought it was
It's
hilarious.
more
Like, there's no
real.
way this is going to happen. This is just
Mhm.
sci-fi
And it's happening now. It is
in our
not, we're not
lifetime.
talking about doing it. It is being done, and now companies are fighting over it. So I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't know, people. This is your time. This is your time to figure this out. And I don't know. I don't know where the world goes from here. That's pretty wild.
So Techno Glitch in chat has a question outside of the doom and gloom.
Mm-hmm.
Can Claude make gaming mods? Yes or no?
Yes.
I don't see why it couldn't. I've never tried it.
They can. I know a lot of people who have and have very successfully done a lot of amazing mods.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. With Claude. Yes.
That
Yeah.
just
I mean, this is going
opens
to
up
change so many industries, us being a part of Impact Reality and Flat to VR Studios. I don't know where this leaves us either. I'm not going to pretend that we would be the only industry affected by this, because that is so not even close to true. It's going to affect a lot of industries. But it'd also be great. Like, imagine if you bought a game and you wanted to play it so bad in like VR, let's say, and you could just prompt, make this a VR game. I mean, that'd be pretty sick,
right. That would.
How's our coding coming?
Dude, it's looking so good, but it's
Is it really?
asking me a billion questions. They're just yes and no questions. It wants to make changes to the code, and it asks me. I have it set so that it does not do anything without my interaction.
Oh, see, that's smart. You didn't
Right?
tell it to autonomously go change things
No.
or go kill people.
Yeah.
You said ask me first. All
Neither
right.
of those. Yeah, exactly.
What kinds of things does it ask?
It's just asking me for permission to make changes. So it's giving DALL-E 3 AI generation. Here, I'll show you one of them. One just popped up. It's giving it the description for the AI generated image. We need a wide exterior photograph of a unique saucer-shaped restaurant building at night in the desert. It just makes all this stuff up. And it wants me to approve that, to go into the AI generated image skill and then take that, because it knows that this is going to cost me an API token or two.
Mm-hmm.
So it won't do anything that costs money unless I say yes.
Love it.
And then a couple errors where the servers are busy. So it's going so fast. I think it's prompting too many times, and I'm hitting an API cap because I got a really low. I think I put $20 on it the other day just to see what I could do with it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But I'm already seeing images on the website. It looks really good. It's hilarious. AI generated. Like, this is not Gemini. So
right.
They're not
Right.
realistic.
It is using ChatGPT's image generation,
Yes.
which a little while ago was pretty phenomenal for what it was, but it is
not
no
anymore.
longer even close to the top.
No, not even.
Like, there are some really amazing image gen models right now. ChatGPT is not one of them anymore.
Okay, so here's a synopsis, a summary of what it's done. It's finished.
Okay. Nice.
So good timing. So it made the hero diner image. Hero images on websites are like the main focal image and the main part of your website. That's what a hero image is. So it's saucer diner exterior. It made the gray chefs, the hoverboard server, foil hat guests, a Roswell burger, some interior pictures, counter seating, and exterior night shots. And
okay, cool.
This is what it looks like. Let me get it off that monitor so it's bigger. So remember the crappy SVG graphics that we had at the beginning?
Yeah. And then you just told it, please replace this with pictures. Oh, that looks so sick. I want to go to that diner.
Right?
Wow, that looks amazing.
Doesn't that look awesome?
Wow.
Whoever's in chat who said make it a saucer shape was genius. It looks
was
so
me.
good. It was you?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was someone in chat.
Thank you. I'll take the genius compliment.
You're so smart, Skeeva.
Wow.
So it
cool.
kept some SVG graphics, which
Yeah,
is fine.
okay. Those make sense. Yep.
They make sense, right?
Mhm.
But and I said replace them all, and it decided no, I don't want to replace these ones.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Okay. Oh my God! Look at the grays.
The Gray's Kitchen, right?
Oh man.
Hoverboard
That's great.
servers.
Oh, I put tinfoil hats on everyone. Okay.
Everybody gets a free tinfoil hat when they arrive.
All right.
And the menu, this particular menu setup didn't have pictures before, so it
Yep.
still doesn't have pictures.
Yep.
Which is
Cool.
fine because that would have cost me a fortune if it made all those pictures. But down here, it's pretty good. Place your order, delivery or takeout.
Oh, look at that burger. Oh my God.
Right? It
Holy
did so good.
cow. That looks like it's from another planet for
It
sure.
does. It looks kind of gross, actually.
Uh-huh.
Look, well, maybe it's avocado. It's avocado.
Yes. It's avocado and cheese. Yeah.
Yeah, and green beans. Looks like green beans, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But the
We'll ask
restaurant
the
looks
Grays
awesome.
next time we see him. Yeah. Wow, this is pretty cool. If you're listening to
And
this
a
in
little
the
photo
audio
gallery from inside the
version,
restaurant.
you should definitely come check out what some of this stuff looks like.
Yeah, I never thought about that, right? Everyone that's listening on Spotify and Apple Music and
Yeah.
iHeart Radio podcasts and stuff are like, what are these guys talking about? Come to our YouTube page, and it'll all be timestamped so you can go through and look at all these weird creations that we're doing. This is hilarious.
Very cool. I love it.
So easy to do, right? A simple prompt. We could say, make the site more red themed to show you how quickly you can make changes. And this happens for apps too. Like I said, I'm designing some Android apps, which I'll release to everybody eventually, soon, so you can get an idea of what I've been working on. But making changes is like rapid fire. I never tried. Like you said at the beginning of the show, do I talk to AI or do I type to AI?
Yeah.
I could probably just lean back and talk and have.
Oh no, you can. And I like I watch a lot of content creators and stuff. That's what they do. They don't ever type anything. They only talk to it.
Yeah. I see a lot of people doing that for videos, but I didn't really, like I said, if I'm talking to do research, I'll talk.
Yeah.
But to code stuff and just shoot shit back and forth between. Now, Claude code doesn't talk back though. Although
No, but Claude does have a brainstorming part too, right? Where planning mode.
Planning mode, yep.
Right, where you can go through in planning mode, and then when you feel like it has, that it's making the right decisions and it really understands, then it can go ahead and code. But you can also tell it things like ask me questions about this and don't start until you are 95% sure.
Yeah, I do
you
that with
understand the
ChatGPT.
project.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it'll ask you questions until it knows what it's really confident that it knows what you want.
Yeah.
Right. And it'll just keep asking you questions and you can give it input.
Okay, so it is completely done.
Okay.
I hit refresh.
Ooh, all right. All right.
And it gave it a little bit of a red theme.
Okay. Cool. I mean, I like the green theme better, but it's crazy that it just went through and it changed everything. It changed all of the things that were green and it kind of gave it some red tints.
Yep.
And yeah, I love it. Very cool.
Go back to green.
This is Graywolf saying, I know people who act like ChatGPT is their bestie. That's pretty funny because ChatGPT, so different LLMs are trained differently and have different types of personalities. ChatGPT was trained on user feedback, which means it will try to always tell you that you're wonderful and your idea is amazing, and it will not criticize or try to route you in a different way that it might think is better. Where Claude will.
Yeah.
Claude will say, "Are you sure?" Sometimes, right? It'll
I've
be
I've
like,
I've
maybe
done things
consider this.
I've done things with my app where I've said, "I wanna do this," and I'm like, "No, I think we should do this instead."
Yeah.
And it'll say, "No." I'm like, "Okay."
ChatGPT will never do that.
Never
It
do
will
that.
You could tell ChatGPT, "Hey, I feel like it's a good idea to go smash my face up against the wall until I break my nose," and it'll be like, "Wow, you're so smart. How did
Yeah.
like, I support you fully in all of your decisions."
Yeah,
It's
and
it
it'll laugh and
Yeah.
giggle the whole time while it's watching you smash your face into the wall. Yeah. Yeah, 100% accurate. I used to think ChatGPT was the shit, like, it was the
Yeah.
be all end all, and na my whole family uses AI for different things,
Yeah.
and I switched everybody to Gemini and the whole Gemini world because it's so much more engulfing. My kids use NotebookLM for studying and creating flashcards and quizzes, and my wife uses the Gemini to read her email and answer things and unsubscribe from crap she doesn't want to be in.
Now, you were
Like,
telling me that you have used NotebookLM, which is a Google, AI service where you can give it documents and you can kinda build your own, little model. It's one of the most underrated services I've ever seen in the world, but your son was actually able to use this and increased his score in school.
yeah, by quite a bit, by like 18% or something. His social studies mark went up, or chemistry mark went up. Chemistry
That
30,
is wild.
something like that. It was crazy, and he uses it, feeding it all of the chemistry 30 curriculum from Alberta, where we are, and then he comes up with a chapter from his chemistry book that he knows he's got a test on, and he'll go into NotebookLM and say, "I want a podcast. I want um, a,
A
a
video.
slideshow, a video, flashcards, a quiz, all these things that are interactive, stuff that he doesn't have to just sit there and read like his textbook." And he'll listen to a podcast while he's playing Fortnite with his friends. He's listening to the Chemistry 30 podcast. I don't care. He's got like a 90. I don't care.
That is crazy. So there's some really, really good things that AI can do, right? It is an incredible tutor,
It is. Yeah.
especially when you give it the source material, right? Like Todd said, he gave it actual legit curriculum things that the school and the county that you're in uses, right?
Yep.
And it based all of this stuff directly off of what the school is going to quiz on. And it's been able to bring up his grades, which is super amazing, because tutors are not always like, tutors are great. Sometimes depending on where you are and the timing in life, it can be really hard. Like, you have to find time in your schedule. You gotta, you have to have someone by that can come tutor. And then who knows if they're any good. But AI can be an incredible tutor and help teach you and make you smarter, not just dumber.
Yeah. And you're right. NotebookLM is highly underrated. Like, it
Yeah.
is such a good program. Uh, I remember when he was doing chemistry, he was doing, I haven't done chemistry 30 in 30 years, so I don't remember
Oh, yeah.
any of the stuff, but
Me neither.
he was doing exothermic something or something like that. And he's trying to wrap his head around these terms. So I made an infographic explaining exactly how this whole dynamic worked in this chapter he was reading, and printed it out and handed it to him, like, there, that explains everything for you in a picture. Genius. All made sense.
Completely wild. Really. Like, I really hope that the education system eventually does kind of like help steer people towards properly using AI as a tutor, not do the work for you, not give you answers,
Right.
but actually tutor you and test quizzes, all
I
of
was
those
just gonna say
things.
that, like, why are teachers not using this? And I don't think it's
Yeah.
because they're not supposed to. I think it's because they don't know how to.
Oh no, this is a lot of this stuff. All they know is, someone used ChatGPT to write an email. That's
Yeah,
that's
to
about the
write their
extent
book
of
report
what
or
they know
whatever.
it does. You know what I mean? So like,
Yeah.
but there are a lot of people out there. There are a lot of teachers out there that do know, and I feel like probably do help use this, and recommend this to students. But you do also have to be careful too, because a lot of kids are just going to go home, take a picture of their homework, say complete this. You know.
Yeah, there's definitely that.
Yep.
I think that, yeah, I don't know.
Mm.
Actionable parenting. I don't know what you want to call it, but to us, with our kids anyway, it was all about teaching them how to use it to help educate them, not to help answer their questions, like you said. Like they don't take pictures of it. If they don't understand the math problem, they take a picture of it and they say, "Explain to me how to do this," so that as if I'm 5 years old, so that I can do it on my own. And then it spits out all this information on how to do it.
Yeah.
And then they can go do it on their own. Like it's been a game changer.
Yeah. It definitely is. In so many different ways. Good and bad, as we've talked about today on the show.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Like from one drastic side of that conversation to the other, like helping elementary or junior high school students and high school students to actively hunting down terrorists and war. Like boggles the mind.
It really does, man. You know, I think everything in life requires balance, and with all of the amazing things this stuff can do, it also can do a lot of horrific things.
Yeah.
And it's up to us as people to draw those lines and to communicate when we're not okay with things. You know? So,
Yeah. Crazy.
Crazy.
Well, before we wrap up, I have one more topic that I wanted to talk about. And I just want to touch on this quickly. Something that you introduced me to the other day, maybe you didn't know, but it's called AlterEgo.
Oh, you never heard of AlterEgo?
And I had never heard of it until you sent me that link, and I was totally shocked at what this can do.
Yeah, that was one of the topics I suggested to you for the show. And AlterEgo, you know, they came out with a lot of the video of, you know, what that person is talking over. You know, that was maybe 6 months ago, I feel like. I don't even know. It was a little bit, but it started as a research project at MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and has become I believe they actually started a company to build this product. And what AlterEgo does is the device almost looks like a big version of like bone conducting headphones.
Yeah.
Where you can look at someone else that has the device, and you can have your mouth closed, and very subtly inside your mouth the thing that you like, say almost what you wanted to, like mumble it, but don't actually make any audible noise. Just pretend like you were saying it without actually saying it, without even opening your mouth. And the AI, looking at your cheeks and your bone structure, can figure out exactly what it is you're saying, and then it will send it to the other person and read it to them in their ear. So you can just look at each other, and like you don't have to do big mouth gestures, like literally the teeniest, tiniest, like moving your tongue around, it will see those little tiny things. And it's like telepathy. It's like communicating without speaking. I have not personally tried this, but from the way they are saying this works is pretty wild.
It's pretty wild. I have the video. We got to watch it.
Okay. All right, cool.
Is this really a telepathy machine? Meet AlterEgo, a company born out of MIT's Media Lab that, at first glance, looks something like a superpower. Without speaking or even moving his mouth, this guy is demonstrating how AlterEgo's wearable can detect the words he wants to say without having to actually say them. The company says its hardware doesn't read your thoughts, but it does detect silent speech, including everything from mouthing words to a very subtle intent to speak. That means many things you could do with your voice, you could now do silently as well, such as conversation.
Pretty great, no major glitches yet.
Where do you want to get lunch after this?
Thai food could be good.
Fascinating.
Live translation of different languages.
如果我来上海的话，希望你能带我转转。
मुझे आपको शंघाई दिखाने में खुशी होगी। मैं ऑल्टर ईगो की मदद से आपको हिंदी में एक यात्रा सुझाव दूंगा। आपको लाओ होंगसिंग के सूप डम्पलिंग जरूर ट्राई करने चाहिए।
So before we move on, that one guy is thinking or mumbling or gesturing with his face, I don't even know what you call it, in his own language. And it's translating into English for this guy.
That's pretty wild.
That's
Without ever
crazy.
saying anything.
And no one said anything.
Yeah.
And they're telling me it's not reading my mind. Bullshit.
controlling various AI and digital systems.
Just gonna see if that synced. AlterEgo understood what I wanted to say and synced the note directly on my phone.
This device has been in development for several years, but the most recent demo shows something much closer to a finished prototype, except for that wire hanging out the back. So how can it read your intent to speak without reading your thoughts? The earlier prototype gives us a clue. Instead of reading signals directly from the brain, it detects the signals sent from the brain to the speech system representing the user's intent to speak. This is similar to several existing brain-computer interfaces like Neuralink and Synchron. These brain implants also read intent from brain signals to communicate and give commands on digital objects.
And
Only they
detected those minute movements of your mouth.
like these are mostly
to now,
living with paralysis for now,
where it's strict. It's like I wear these AI-powered hearing aids. It's basically the same damn thing.
It's also non-invasive with no surgery required.
Technology's sick.
And while it is clear there may be a privacy benefit to not having to have conversations out loud in public, there are also valid privacy concerns anytime a computer comes between two people having a conversation. Speaking of privacy, AlterEgo also has built-in cameras which enable communication with AI systems that incorporates visual inputs.
Okay, we don't need to watch the whole thing. It's called AlterEgo. It blew my mind. It is so cool to see where this AI technology is, exploding, like, for lack of a better word.
It's funny, one of the places my brain goes with this, and maybe some of it has to do with us creating a Area 51 food website, but a lot of theories on what aliens are is that they are super advanced humans in the future, right? And you never hear them talking. They're always communicating via telepathy, right?
Yeah.
With their ships, with each other. We're starting to get there. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, maybe this is
Grey Wolf says in chat
that leads us towards that.
Miss Grey Wolf says, I was gonna say we could use that for wedding days. Right? Just imagine the two of them. They're on opposite sides of the church or the outdoor venue or wherever, and they're taking their photographs. They could just mumble to each other without mumbling. Like, there's so many use cases for this.
Yeah. It's like it's mouthing words without opening your lips.
For people with injuries or, birth defects, things that they can't move their mouth, but unbelievable what it could do.
It's pretty wild, and it can transcribe all of these things on your phone, like you saw. It has a camera built in, so you can interact with the things that you're looking at as well, which is absolutely bananas.
Yeah, that is crazy. That's taking AI wearables to a level that I wasn't sure we were even close to.
Yeah.
We see it in glasses all the time and on your phone with your phone camera. But to now where something as small as a hearing aid, like it's still big, but I'm sure this is the size they're going for.
Yeah.
And to have something that could have a camera on it so you don't have to wear glasses and have all that AI abilities built in is fascinating.
It is pretty wild. The future is bananas, and every time I think something is not possible or we won't see it for another 200 years, something like that happens, and I'm just blown away. Right? AI has really taken things to a whole new level on what's capable or what we're able to achieve with technology that I just never thought was even. I thought it was a pipe dream. Like all this stuff we've seen in movies when I was a kid, and I was like, yeah, right.
Yeah,
that's never gonna happen.
The kung fu robots and the robot dogs with machine guns on their backs, and I've seen those in movies for decades.
All right, this is gonna date me, but I remember watching Total Recall, and they pull up, like, someone makes a phone call and it pulls up on a screen and they can see each other while they're talking.
Right.
FaceTime, that happened. And now
that was 1991.
Yes. Exactly. I didn't think that was going to be a thing for a long time either. And now we're just looking at it. We're able to look at each other and pretty much communicate without speaking or moving our faces. That's pretty wild.
That's crazy. I remember watching Iron Man when it first came out and watching Tony Stark fly around thinking that is the coolest thing in the world. And the US military has jetpacks where guys can fly around and, like, they're taking off of aircraft carriers, whipping around the ocean and landing back on the aircraft carrier in their little Tony Stark jetpack. It's crazy.
I am stoked for consumer jetpacks.
Oh,
when do we get those? Please
Yeah.
and thank you.
Right. Yeah, consumer jetpacks as opposed to like you see in China that they have all these like the personal helicopter or the car copter or whatever they want to call them. I can't remember. There's a term for them, but your little 2-seater car that turns into a helicopter and then flies away and then lands and then drives around the streets like a car.
Mhm.
They're in China, and you can purchase them as a consumer. Crazy expensive. Yeah. But still huge. Like think of your house and where do you land this thing, and the logistics is a nightmare.
Yeah.
To just be able to walk into my backyard with my jetpack on and hit a button and off I go to McDonald's for a burger at 2 a.m. is pretty cool.
Maybe AI can help you make better food choices.
They could hire me a human that could go get me a burger.
Oh man, that's good stuff.
Oh my God.
Yeah, for sure. Well, this was fun. I still am not exactly sure what it is that I feel like is missing from this episode,
I know.
but I have had that feeling almost the whole time.
I know. It's like another voice that I'm hearing that I'm not hearing. I don't understand what it is, but
Yeah.
maybe next week the problem will go away.
Yeah, maybe. See what happens. Tune in next week. And please, everyone, remember, put your thoughts on all of these things in the comments, because I really legit want to know how everyone feels about all of these subjects we're talking about. And yeah, see you in the comments.
It's definitely seen in the comments, and I would like to end just if this is open to anyone. If anyone has questions on AI, and if I can help in any way to ease your minds on entering into this world, to whether it's personal tasks that you want to do or business related things, I just think it's fascinating, and I'm here to answer questions. I don't have all the answers, but I can definitely help.
Same. I'm happy to perplexity anything that you want to know.
Exactly. Just ask Claude Code.
Well, this is fun, Todd.
Awesome.
This is
Thank
a good
you very
episode.
much for doing this with me, Skeeva. Nerd Talk seems it was a lot of fun, and I do think we need to do this like once a month or once every.
I am always down for some nerd talk. Always, anytime.
Yeah, this was super fun. Thanks everybody for coming. Everybody in chat, don't forget, leave your comments down below. We love to hear what you guys are thinking about. This is a interesting topic that a lot of people have a lot of opinions on, and we'd love to hear what you have to say. So, but for myself and for Skeeva, have a good night.
Later, y'all.
Welcome to the Reality Bytes podcast.
I went down and visited Skeeva.
And I got to see that maple leaf tattoo on Todd's ass.
Really? He showed you that? He hasn't even showed me that.
Let me smack it.
We've had so many people DMing us and leaving comments on our YouTube videos about how terrible Trombone Champ's gonna do and the company's gonna go bankrupt. To see it do so well on launch day was just like, you know what? That guy can kiss my ass.
You look, you lose 85 pounds, you shave your beard, you put some glasses on, people are like, oh, it's not even, they don't look like you anymore.
Yeah, what the fuck? Get fat and grow a beard, damn it.
Like, he's already biased because he didn't get what he wanted. He wanted Alien Isolation. If you want Alien Isolation, asshole, go play Alien Isolation. I very firmly believe that there's many games out there that are ethically great flat games.